What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Chatting with the Cholo, where you guys will continue to be the audience and I'll continue to be your always handsome, always stunning, always heavily tattooed host, the Cholo. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are all well. I know I am. Today, we're going to be jumping into Miss AmberLynn-Reid's video library. I kind of want to cover her most recent video upload, which in my timeline, that's 3 days ago. So that's what I'm going to do today. If you're new here, thank you for checking out the channel. I definitely appreciate it. There's lots of pointing our fingers at lolcows and laughing at their misfortunes and some of their nasty, vile behaviors. The lolcows that I tend to cover are mostly creeps or at the very least have a suspect history. So I'm happy to judge them. And I hope you guys are just as happy watching them be judged. If you're not new here, which means you've been around for a minute, I appreciate you guys so very, very much. You guys have taken a long ride with me. You've seen the channel go from videos being made on a broken phone to videos being made on a laptop that I like this much better now. But hey, that's progress, right? Anyways, guys, thank you all for being here. I definitely appreciate it. And let's go ahead and jump on into Miss AmberLynn-Reid's video. I'll read out whatever the title name is right after this cut. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump on into it. This video that we're jumping into of AmberLynn's is Lies Exposed plus new weight loss challenge, weigh in, and what I ate today. Let's see what's in store for us.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So in this video, there's going to be 3 segments. The first one is we're going to talk more about this whole doxing of the surgeon, my surgeon. Like, there are still more questions that are being asked, so I want to be as transparent as possible. I don't want there to be any holes in the story or anything like that. So I feel like currently it's an ongoing discussion. I wasn't expecting it to be. Also just realized that my necklace was upside down. And then the second part of this is going to be a weigh-in. I am starting a new weight loss challenge, and I'm actually on day 4, so we're gonna get a little bit into that, and then we're gonna have like a what I ate today segment. Buckle up, let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about regarding this whole surgery situation.
Do you guys think she ever gets tired of saying the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over? Oh my god. You'd think she'd get tired of hearing the same dumb bullshit.
And is that there was 2 reaction channels who doxed, and yes, I'm going to put doxed in quotations, and we'll talk about that later.
Doxed him.
There are 2 reaction channels that doxed my surgeon. It was Narc and Kicking Geese, and I want to say that Kicking Geese actually messaged me privately on Instagram. It was a very long, thought out, and kind and genuine apology, and I just want to publicly tell her thank you, because I also privately accepted her apology. I just appreciate someone who owns up to their shit. The next thing is,
You mean exactly what you refused to do? You're the one that fucking doxed him. And B, it wasn't hard to figure out. Any idiot with at least 3 to 4 brain cells could have figured that shit out. You said they had, 2 robots in their hospital, which is very rare. So that eliminates it. Or that narrows the scope down. You tried to say that he was in a different state, which when you speak, that just means whatever you say, do the opposite. You said it was a female, so clearly it was a male. Like, throughout your history of lying, you made it easier to figure out who your doctor was than any doxing that anybody else could have done. All we had to do was do the exact opposite of what you said, and bang, boom, found him. Like, why do you think this is anybody's fault other than your own?
A lot of people like debating back and forth. Like, is this really doxing or is it not doxing? And honestly, at this point, I don't really care what it's considered. What happened was...
That's because you're wrong.
My surgeon and my medical personal information was revealed, and it wasn't by my choice. Not only that, it wasn't just the surgeon. It was the fact that my weight loss clinic was technically what I considered doxed online. Literally in Narc Alert's live stream, she literally said where I was going. Like, she said my weight loss clinic's name. I felt super violated, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't want people knowing the address of anywhere that I am or could be going to. I feel like it's unsafe, especially for someone who is in the public eye. That information...
Yeah, that would be true if you were in the public eye. I just recently found out that you don't have 250,000 subs. I thought you were well north of 1 million from the way you behaved, but it's starting to come out like your head is just up your own ass and you think you're more popular than you are, I guess. I guess that's what you're doing. I don't know. Yeah, should people try to figure out where you're going and meet you there and whatnot? No. If it happens out in the wild, naturally, whatever, it happens. You know, an organic meeting, you run into somebody at the grocery store, whatever. You shouldn't be chasing AmberLynn-Reid down. Also, why does she think so many people give a shit? I don't get that part. I mean, yeah, I understand wanting to warn her surgeon so he doesn't waste his time, seeing as she's not going to actually follow through with anything that she needs to do on her end. But that's honestly none of our jobs. So, yeah, just throwing that out there. I mean, not that I give a shit. It is still funny. I mean, it gives her an excuse to say that this is why I'm not getting weight loss surgery when we all know what was really going to happen. She wasn't going to do it.
And was personal and private to me. So I should be able to say, like, okay, I want this information to be revealed versus not revealed. That was like purely my decision, and that was completely taken from me. I know for 100% fact, if the roles were reversed and I did what NarcAlert did, there would be an outrage. So I'm also hearing the argument of like, maybe he's a celebrity, he wants to be found, he wasn't doxxed, he has a public Instagram, like yada, yada, yada. Yes, he is on a TV show, but I think people are missing the point. Just because he's on TV and he's well known, it doesn't mean that he wants people to be sharing who his patients are.
He shares in an Instagram post that he's the doctor of the 1,000-pound sisters. That kind of sounds like he's sharing information to me, but I don't know. Just my thinks and thoughts.
Without either of our consent. So another question I'm getting is, did you lie about your surgeon before or after the NarcAlert shared who your surgeon was? So I'm going to try my very hardest to explain the timeline, because I know a lot of people were like, AmberLynn, you were lying about the surgeon like even before she did that. No, I wasn't. So I was doing Vlogmas, and on December 6th, I uploaded a video talking about the seminar. That very same day is when the NarcAlert went on live stream and doxed him. I didn't find out until one day later on December 7th that it happened. I remember it like it was yesterday. I instantly went to fight or flight mode. I got really scared. I was like, oh no. So if you go back on December 8th, I uploaded a vlog where I reveal my surgeon is out of state, because that is where my lies began. Because that is the day I found out, oh fuck, people know who he is. I wasn't going to lie about anything. I simply just wasn't going to share certain information.
You shared an email that doxed him. Like, this was your fault. Why don't you get it? God, you're big.
The craziest feeling, because I literally felt like I had to lie in that very moment to protect myself, to steer people away from Dr. Smith. I didn't want people to know what weight loss clinic I was going to be at. I didn't want people to know any of that information, because that is somewhere where I was going to be attending, somewhere I was going to be going a lot. As you guys know, which I have not shared this story yet, and that's something that I do want to do with you guys. I had a stalker when I lived in Kentucky. Stuff like that just isn't okay, to just reveal someone's place of doctor. Like, how, like, people are just like missing the point, and that's like really hard for me to like wrap my head around.
You guys want to know who my doctor is? Because you can know. Like, I genuinely don't give a shit. What? Why? She acts like everybody in the world is trying to get her medical information. Like none of us know that she wants weight loss surgery. Does she think it's a secret that she's morbidly obese and unhealthy? Like, we can see. And for those of us that can't, we can hear it in your voice, sweetheart. Or girl.
I feel like a lot of my audience like get it and understand, and they're like, AmberLynn, you have every right to feel this way. But there are so many reaction channels and people who have large audiences who are like, actually what NarcAlert did is totally fine. It's like spreading that type of information is validating what NarcAlert did instead of trying to fix the problem.
Spreading that type of information is subjective. Is it wrong to some people? No. Is it wrong to others? Yes. Is it wrong in my eyes? It's kind of a pain in the ass. What she did, I guess that's how I would see it, but is it that big a fucking deal? No, not in the least bit. And that's my opinion. That's subjective. AmberLynn assumes that her opinion is law, which it's just another reason why that 140 IQ is a bit of a stretch to believe. I don't know.
Prevent this from happening to me again or other people in the future. So something I have noticed is that NarcAlert is trying to say a lot of AmberLynn showed so many clues. That's why it was so easy for me to figure out.
It was.
But everything she's saying and everything I'm saying, we can all fact check that. When she revealed who my surgeon was and where my weight loss clinic was on December 6th, at that point, anything prior before that, I didn't say a single thing about the surgeon, about the clinic, nothing. It was all me just talking about how I wanted weight loss surgery, and that was only a week of me saying, oh, I'm gonna contact a weight loss surgery place, blah, blah, blah.
Talked about the robots that they had, how special they were. He's a really good doctor. He's got certain clients. Like you gave literally all the clues away. Why aren't you getting this?
Blah, blah. There's no possible way that she figured it out based on clues, because I said nothing to indicate any surgeon. So there is a clip
that you're aware of. Like, your brain is not, oh my fucking God. This bitch. Her smugness with such a lack of knowledge is, it's infuriating.
Of me floating around where I talk about, yeah, my surgeon has 2 robots instead of just 1. People keep using that clip as a way to justify NarcAlert doxing my surgeon. But the funny part is, she doxed him December 6th. That clip, me talking about 2 robots, January 31st. That is a 2-month difference. So that clip that's floating around has nothing.
Somebody needs to fact check that, because one of you guys down in the comments, I know there's at least 1 or 2 of you down there that's more adept at the AmberLynn-Reid lore than I am. Can one of you fact check that? Please, can somebody do it? Alright, fuck it, I guess I will.
To do with what NarcAlert did. I just feel like there's a lot of inconsistencies in what NarcAlert is saying, because she continuously tries to justify what she did. And if I can clear it up, then I'm going to. For the longest time, I felt silenced in a lot of situations on my channel, and I'm just not going to do that to myself anymore. There are things that I won't bring up, I won't talk about, but I have a voice, and I will continue to use it at this point. Whether people want to believe me or support me or whatever, I know that my feelings and the way that I feel regarding this whole thing is completely validated. But for now, I think I am done talking about it in this video. But if you guys have more questions, whatever it may be, let me know and I will answer them for you guys. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is my new weight loss challenge that I want to do. I love a challenge. You guys know that I don't succeed in them very much, but I recently reached a goal, $4.99, that I really wanted to reach, and I was successful in that. And I'm like, you know what? I just feel different in my brain and just the way that I think, and I feel like I really can be successful in this challenge. So it's actually pretty easy. If you guys want to do it with me, do it with me.
How would you know it's easy? You've never succeeded at anything fucking ever.
I want to see how many days it takes me to get to 450 pounds. I'm a girly pop who loves numbers, so I love counting days. And I will be doing daily weigh-ins for myself just because I do like that. I notice that when I do daily weigh-ins, I am more focused and aware on what foods maybe make me retain water.
Until the scale starts to go up a little bit, and then you're going to tell us how bad it is for you to have regular weigh-ins, right?
Or help me lose water weight, or just the amount of calories and the type of foods.
Why do you think it's water weight?
I want to know, does my body agree with this or does it not? Because every body is different. So I don't know if I'm actually going to show on YouTube all the daily weigh-ins, but I'm definitely going to be doing them for myself. I did film the first 4 daily weigh-ins, so I will share that with you guys at the end of this. But what I am doing to lose weight is I am actually counting calories again. It's literally because I have to be aware of truly how much I am eating, because sometimes I could eat something and feel very dainty, wow, that was a great meal, etc., and it was easily 700 calories. It's when I'm not aware of those things, sometimes it can get messy. So I need to be aware. I need to measure my food. I need to take it more seriously, because I think we're at that point now, because I use this.
We're just at that point now. Just now. Now that you're weighing yourself in increments of quarter tons, now it's time to take it serious. When you started this channel, you were 360 pounds. That was the time. That was At that point, Amber, you're like 200 pounds bigger than what you should be. I can't. Nobody's ever gonna get this through her fucking thick skull, ever. It's not gonna happen. Somebody needs to ask her. Has she thought about the casket that she's gonna have to pay for, or that somebody's gonna have to pay for her? It's gonna have to be 4 times the size of a normal one. She's gonna need a crew to carry her body. Like, 4 guys are not gonna carry that casket. It's gonna take a fucking team. I wonder if she's thought about this shit, because like that's where she's going. She won't be alive in 10 years. That's a fucking guarantee. That's like betting on John Jones to win a fight. It's a safe bet.
Whole beginning of 2024 as a way of like intuitive eating, like making better choices, like let's cook more at home. Like when you go to the grocery store, have that grocery list so you are prepared. So I've spent almost 3 months doing that, and it has felt really good, and I have lost weight. I'm actually succeeding in that. Like, yay me. So now I just feel like it's time to step it up a notch. So I am counting my calories on MyFitnessPal. My goal is to stay below 2,000. I don't ever want to go even near 2,000. So like if we can stay like in the 1,800 area, like that's good for me. So right here, I'm actually going to put my 4 weigh-ins so you guys can see how I did. So here they are. All right, you guys. So here is to day 1. Let's do it.
Hello. It's ready.
All right, moment of truth. Stepping on.
499.8 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, 499.8.
Oh.
Okay, queen. Okay, you guys, day 2, and I already turned on my scale, but I'm stepping on now.
497.4 pounds.
Oh, 497.4. Yesterday, I only ate like 1,600 calories. So that definitely explains it.
Bullshit.
Okay, guys, day 3, let's step on the scale. Oh, before I do, yesterday I had about 1,800 calories. All right,
you did.
so let's see.
Hello. It's ready.
All right, stepping on.
495.8 pounds.
Okay, did anybody else notice how quick she said stepping on, and you could hear the creak where one she gets one of her fucking paws up there and the other paw sits, and then you hear the weight like instantly. The scales don't weigh that fucking quick. Anybody else catch that? Maybe I'm just exaggerating. Maybe I'm completely incorrect. Maybe there are scales that take your weight the second you step on. Mine doesn't. I have to step onto mine and level out for a second, and then it gives me a reading. It seems like hers gave her a shot real quick there. The power of editing, maybe? I don't know. Just my thinks and thoughts.
495. Okay, 495.8. That is exciting. 480s. I'm coming for you. Okay, you guys, so today is day 4. Yesterday I ate around like in the 1,800s of calories. All right, let's do it.
Hello. It's ready.
Okay, stepping on.
494.6 pounds.
494.6. Okay.
No
I'm
bullshit.
still losing, but that was definitely like a smaller loss than the day before or the day before, but that's okay. So as you can see, I am being successful. I've lost 5.2 pounds, and I'm literally only on day 4. Like, hi, queen. So now in this next segment, I filmed yesterday what I ate today because I kind of wanted to give you guys an example of like how I'm eating. Honestly, you guys, my goal is to just eat at home, regardless of what it is for the most part. The only time I want to eat like restaurant food or whatever it may be is when I'm outside of my home. Because I find that ordering takeout has just been my go-to for so many years, and I really want to get out of that. Like ordering my food on Uber and having them deliver it to me, I don't want to do that. I am okay with going out with my mom or going out with friends or whatever it may be and eating at restaurants or whatever, because that's not something I do every single day. Whereas like I would order takeout like every single day. Like, let's be real. I will say that since I have lived in Oklahoma, that has lessened a lot. And as time went on, especially in 2024 in these last 3 months, like I don't order takeout as much as I used to at all. Okay, you guys.
Let's be real. You're full of shit.
So here is the first thing I am having today. It is just coffee, and it is 45 calories. So I will show you exactly what I use to put in my coffee. So for my coffee, it's 10 calories for a serving. I use the zero sugar French vanilla coffee mate creamer, which is also 10 calories a serving, but I use a few servings of this. So yeah, that's where the calories come from in my coffee. Okay, you guys, so for my first meal, I'm making some corned beef hash, which I have been loving lately. It is...
Dude, those nails are trailer trash fabulous. Like, full on trailer trash, baby.
Literally so good. And also, I'm going to be having some eggs. Okay, so here it is complete. The corned beef hash is 340 calories. And then here is 2 scrambled eggs, which is 140. So for my first meal is 480 calories. So a lot of people are like, AmberLynn, why do you cook your eggs literally until they're like so cooked? You just literally can't cook them any longer. As you guys know, I have an egg intolerance. So the longer I cook the egg, the less likely I will feel sick. So if my scrambled eggs are cooked, like cooked, I'm not going to feel sick at all. But the other day I made a fried egg. The yolk was still a little, yolky, how people like it, how I enjoy it, but it made me feel awful. Like I felt like I had the flu for a solid 3 hours. It did not feel good. Plus, you know what? I prefer my eggs like this anyways. It just tastes good. So with my first meal, I am having the sparkling ice in cherry limeade. I am not really a sparkling water girly, but I will say that this...
You don't really strike me as a water girly type of girly. Like, you never drink anything that's actually hydrating. It's all just sugar, cherry, strawberry flavored drinks. Like, you don't do anything positive for your body in the least bit. You won't do a squat. You won't do a fucking curl. You won't even stretch. All you do is eat garbage. Like, you don't love food. I don't think I've ever seen a video where you had like anything considered like as a delicacy. You just love to eat. Like, if it was just lined up Whopper after Whopper after Whopper, you'd be fucking pumped. Because you get to eat. That's what you love. You love eating. You don't love food.
Brand is my all-time favorite.
Yeah.
So it is time for my next meal. My goal is to just not order takeout while I'm at home and to stay under my calories. Well, I saw this in the frozen aisle. I didn't know that Chef Ramsay here made frozen food. So I was like, oh my god, I love shepherd's pie, so I gotta try this. It is only 490 calories, so I currently have it warming up in the microwave now, so I'll show you when it's done. Honestly, it smells delicious, and it looks really good in my opinion. I will let you guys know what I think afterwards, and with this, I will be drinking this water. Okay, so update on this, I liked it a lot. Flavor-wise, I give this a good 9 out of 10.
I liked it a lot.
I did mix it all up though, which I should have showed you guys. And the texture looked weird, but it didn't feel weird in my mouth. I am a texture girly, so that's highly important to me. That. Will I get this again? Yes. But it's not something that I will get frequently because I know it's not the greatest for me, but it was good. Okay, you guys, so it is my next meal, and this is 614 calories. So we have some salmon that I cooked in the air fryer. Some jalapenos. I love having jalapenos with this meal. I don't know why, but it's so good. We have some jasmine rice with a little bit of soy sauce, sriracha, and broccoli. So with this meal, I'm going to have a sun-kissed orange, 0 sugar. Okay, you guys, so it is my last meal, and I wanted something sweet. So I got these bagel thins.
Wasn't her last meal her last meal of the day, I thought?
Which are only 110 calories, while a regular bagel is over 200. So I like that it's calories are pretty much cut in half, And then I'm gonna be having a serving of cream cheese, which is 80 calories. And then this is 10 calories, and I'm having 2 servings of it. It's sugar-free strawberry preserves. So it's pretty simple. I just set the object on here, and I see that a serving is 17 grams. So I just take out how much I want. So I used 2 servings, so that was 34 grams. So I took out negative 34 grams. And then literally I just did the same process with the cream cheese. It makes it so much easier. So this is actually what it looks like. I know it doesn't look the greatest. I mean, I think it looks kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm just being biased, but this is delicious.
Looks like
such
shit.
a great snack. And then with it, I'm having water. Okay, so that was a full day of eating, and I want to say the whole day I felt very satisfied.
She said she was having water, but pigs her it didn't happen.
I was fine. I didn't feel hungry.
Hungry?
Nothing. So that was a total of 1,839 calories. I don't pay much attention to nutrition. It's kind of fun. You can actually pay for the MyFitnessPal Premium so you can see it all, which I do that. So just some like random facts from that is like my goal for protein was 85, but I had 89 protein. My goal for carbs is like 213, but I had 164. I'm still able to eat things like rice and stuff like that without my carbs being like 400. Like, trust me, when I'm not on track, my carbs is probably like upwards in like the 400s. Like, let's be real. But yeah, I just feel really good, and I will keep you guys updated on this for sure. Like, I just cannot wait to continue losing weight, because how good I feel now, I literally can't even imagine how I'm gonna feel when I reach that goal of 450, and then I reach my next goal, and then
imagine having a weight loss goal of trying to get down to 450 pounds. Imagine thinking that was going to be a giant improvement. Imagine thinking that weighing 50 pounds less than a quarter ton, right? Yeah, 50 pounds under a quarter ton, and you're getting into healthy weight loss territory. Like, it's fucking delusional.
I reach my next goal. Like, I just want to be a goal crusher. I'm going to be a goal crusher girly pop. Anyways, I hope that you guys did.
But you're not, you won't be, you never will be, you never have been. Oh my God. Hey guys, thanks for writing that one out with me. I really do appreciate it. Amber is Amber. I really don't know what else to say other than Amber is Amber. She's her own little fucking she's unique, we'll put it that way. Anyways, thank you again. I really do appreciate it. And I'm sorry for the sudden jarring change from me filming out in my living room to filming here in the dark. That video was shot like a day or 2 ago, I think. And some footage went and got fucked up. So I'm reshooting it right now during editing, which I do apparently at 2:30 in the morning. So here we are. Anyways, guys, thank you again for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one.